I'm coming in. I know I take my time with doing the videos and stuff, but I gather my thoughts and everything before I come on and say something. First off, let me take these glasses off because they reflecting. First off, Cash Money, Rap a Lot, Young Money, y'all got to take that L for Drake because he can't hold it. Somebody gonna have to hold it because he's spiraling. Kendrick read him like a book. I mean, what can you say, dude? He can't take it. He's losing his damn mind. That's a big L. That's a big L. Second off, this debate and Nelly and them coming out talking about hip hop is Bronx culture. When the first generation hip hoppers say he's second generation, and they say no, it ain't Bronx culture. It's black culture. And the funny thing is, all these cats that's coming out saying this stuff, if you look back in the 80s when they was talking, they wasn't saying the same thing. They were saying the exact opposite. So somebody must have got a check because that flip-flopping don't look good. Don't look good at all. Y'all tripping, man. That's not a good look. And by the way, I know the last video I put out, I didn't finish it because it cut off mid video while I was telling the story about the dark shadow that popped up on me a few times. And it's also depicted in The Exorcism of Emily Rose. A lot of people have seen this dark shadow and it exists. It was even on, I think it was the Discovery Channel. They showed it floating over Mexico. This thing exists. But after I was going to go ahead and finish the video, I had the other part to finish it, but I'm going to do it a little later because it disturbed my spirit just talking about it. But back to that Melly Mel situation. Nah, that's nah, bro. You can go too far back in black culture and see we've been doing the same things. I mean, come on, dude. You used to rap like the DJs. Dwayne B explained that. You used to rap like the DJs talked over the radio. And cats used to talk to each other in rhyme. You must forget about Dolomite. Come on, man. Isaac Hayes. James Brown. Come on, man. Sammy Davis Jr. Cats been doing that, bro. You can cut that out. No, that's black culture. Whether you want to accept it or not, it's the truth. So, you could sit up there and change the narrative or try to change history, but we have videotapes of you telling the truth. And all y'all, crazy legs, all y'all used to tell the truth back in the day. Now, when you see money involved, y'all ready to sell out. No, man, just be honest. Them old school cats say they had more white people there than they had Puerto Ricans in the beginning. That explained the Beastie Boys. But I digress. Y'all tripping. And then, now you got these Democratic shills and all these immigrants. They mad over Snoop Dogg and Nelly performing for Trump. Talking about they playing in their face. No, they ain't playing in your face. Y'all don't realize why Kamala lost so big? Because black people, their main voter base, didn't come out and show up for her. Some of them voted for Trump, and some like me Just set it out. Because that was a protest. We getting y'all all these votes, and instead of getting us our reparations like y'all owe us, y'all want to give these illegal immigrants money. Y'all want to send money to Ukraine in order to kill people. Y'all want to send money to Israel in order to kill people instead of getting us what you owe. Joe Biden want to give money to Africa, and some of the Africans was brought over here. 3 or 5% made it to North America. Some say 6%. But that's not enough to equal how many of us are here right now. And the Mexican president came out and said the indigenous people to the Americas and Mexico were Afro, meaning black. So we was already here because this was our promised land. And we was promised to go into bondage for 400 years. In ships. So, nah, man. It's our land. We've been here. And we've been doing this. So all y'all who think I'm just talking, all you got to do is just research everything I said. Because I'm putting myself on camera so y'all can research and prove me wrong. Show me I'm wrong. Because I know everything I'm talking about is fact. We've been here. So all that other stuff y'all talking about, man, y'all can fall back. Snoop and Nelly, they can go and perform, and the black community is not mad at Snoop or Nelly. We mad at y'all Democrats. See that Gavin Newsom's nonsense? And yeah, I said Gavin Newsom's. With that California reparations bill, that stuff y'all pulled, the CBC, Urban League, all y'all, filled with immigrants. That's why y'all are so busy fussing about Snoop because people about to be getting kicked out of the country. Well, stay at your home and fix it. We so lazy. Stay at your home, just like that Asian dude talking about. Black people was complaining about this, showing them how he picked cotton. Won't you stay where you came from? Why you came over here? If you don't like what we complaining about, take your ass back home. Because we have a legitimate claim. And you coming, living and eating off us, then got the nerves to talk about us. That's how y'all played yourself with the Affirmative Action Act. That's why y'all ass is getting not in college. That's why they not selecting y'all. Instead of y'all going after legacy admissions, the legacy admissions, you want to go after black people talking about affirmative action when actually it was helping y'all more than it was helping the people who actually fought for that right. That wasn't even supposed to be for y'all. So y'all can fall back with all that nonsense. Bunch of goofies. Man, Snoop and Nelly, salute, man. Because we wasn't voting for no Kamala anyway. And I was mad that Biden got in. I feel like Trump is the lesser of evils. And I'm not a big Trump fan. I really don't care for a lot of the stuff he do. But you prioritizing that less than 1% with that gender nonsense. No, man. If you was born with male genitals, you should not be competing in women's sports and you should not be considered a woman. No. Now, if dudes, see, back in the day, black folk, we not homophobic. We just realistic. We knew Little Richard was like he was. We knew Luther Vandross was like he was, but we still loved him and embraced him. Growing up, I knew a lot of gay dudes. My mama used to hang with gay dudes. They used to come over to the house and stuff. But they knew they was men. They just happened to like other men. Hey, that's your preference. I don't get down with it. But like I tell people, when I was out in the streets, like I don't want gay people to do all that in front of me. When I was out in the streets, they wouldn't like me to do all that stuff in front of them either. That's why now everybody wanna put all their business on social media when they're in the streets. Back in the day, when we was doing our street business, it was under the cover of darkness. Like you had to really know somebody to know he was a drug dealer or just be home all day. If you at school, some of these drug dealers, you didn't even know they was drug dealers. Well, you wouldn't see them dealing drugs. You would know they was a drug dealer, but you wouldn't see him. Kind of like Tommy on Martin. We don't know if Tommy was a drug dealer or not. We just know he was fly and had money. That's the way the drug dealers used to be. That's the way the criminals used to be. I mean, even the killers, you wouldn't even know they're a killer. I remember Daggery Island on Earhart. They had this dude, me and my brother used to go there to Daggery Island. And they had this cat he used to always shoot pool with. Cat used to be in slacks, dress shoes, and all this. You would think he was a business professional. Then he stopped showing up. Come to find out, he got murdered right outside the Daggery Island. He was a hitman, but nobody knew it. Except for the ones who was involved in the business he was in. You know, not he promoted all willy-nilly. They want everybody to know. But that's why they got these RICO acts coming left and right. And by the way, R. Kelly, and because I heard Beanie Siegel say something, and it made a whole lot of sense. RICO Act is for a group, organization. How they got R. Kelly under a RICO Act, and it's just him? That don't add up. That look fishy. And then the way they going after the Diddler and Jay-Z and all this stuff. Like, I don't like, I don't know, man. Which I ain't no Diddy fan. I ain't gonna lie. I never really cared for Diddy. I used to like Bad Boy music, but Diddy, nah. Biggie, I like Biggie. I like Mace. But Diddy, nah. He always seemed weird. That fruity dancing and stuff. All in the videos. And now that all the darkness coming out. He lived a questionable lifestyle. But I still don't know. And then that Jay-Z stuff where his accuser is anonymous. And I ain't no big Jay-Z fan either. I feel like he a sellout, to be real with you. I feel like dude a sellout. But I still think that case against him is fraudulent. What can I say? But all y'all Democratic shills and all that stuff, man, y'all can fall back about Snoop trying to talk about the black community outraged because we are not. Y'all should have been outraged when they sit up there and talk about get your booty to the polls. Now that's playing in your face with strippers or Megan Thee Stallion twerking or Glorilla twerking or Cardi B up there with that nonsense. Can't even hold a whole decent conversation without a teleprompter. That's playing in your face. Paying all them celebrities, Al Sharpton getting all this money. These people getting paid under the table. DL Hewlett talking all that, man, fall back. The only reason y'all form is because y'all getting a check. Y'all ain't worrying about the masses of FBA or Israelites or ADOS or freedmen. You ain't worrying about us. You worrying about that check and your accessibility to power. Well, the masses have spoke, and we ain't tripping off none of this nonsense y'all talking about. More power to them brothers. Get that check. While you had to tell Trump to cut the check, because Trump was letting Harry-O out. He pardoned Lil Wayne, Kodak Black. He was pardoning all kinds of people. What Biden did, locked him up. But he'll pardon his son. Oh yeah, he gonna pardon that crackhead. But then set up there and have all our people locked up for life for smoking crack. Y'all Democrats got some reforming to do if y'all plan on getting back in office. Because we'll let this whole experiment y'all call the American government crumble. And then when everybody go to fleeing and leaving, going back to their respected homelands, all we gonna do is keep running this country that we built. Because we was here before all that stuff. Before Columbus got here, we was here. So miss me with the nonsense. And to all my people, have a good day.